All right. Welcome to the channel, everyone. It's your boy Smiles. This is the Brain Dump Podcast. And I'm here to share with y'all my discovery of Bitcoin and you know what I'm saying? Just also how it's taking play in the world today with all the circus clowns we see, right? We live in the world today is a circus, like pure chaos. But luckily we have something like Bitcoin that gives hope, right? It's digital gold. It is a remarkable technology in my opinion, right? And I just want to share more and more of what I learn every day about it, right? Because there's so much more to be learned. Like we're it's an evolving technology, right? And we're at the beginning of it all. Like that is um extremely like spectacular and fascinating within just in that regards to Bitcoin. And as you dive into it, just what it means and symbolizes in the world today as a non-sovereign, right? Alternative innovation and technology of money, right? It's it's beyond what any of us could have ever like fathom, in my opinion. So yeah, welcome all to my journey and the discovery, and please feel free to leave comments in the comment section, like, share, subscribe, um and ultimately just continue to spread the sound money gospel, right? Bitcoin represents sound money, and it's it is a groundbreaking technology, right? That's um those are some of the words that we can use to describe it and what it's, you know what I'm saying? Like there are predictions of Bitcoin capturing, right, half of gold's market capital, while Bitcoin still, like as I'm making this video, Bitcoin is sitting under 100,000, right, a coin. So to reach the market cap of gold or half that, oh my gosh, guys, we are super early. I really hope you take heed to this message and this message finds you well. Um, but yeah. We're at the beginning of this. We're um, it is we the people, right? We the people, we the people. So we have to show these guys like, nah, nah. They know, they know. You understand? They know the game and where what how they've managed to manipulate it in a way that supports or benefits, better yet, benefits a small group of people, right? A more centralized group of people, right? Over the majority of um the population, right? So luckily we have intelligent individuals in the forefront of this, this global monetary mission, right? It's to me, it's sort of become a mission, um, and recovering dignity of the money, right? Money supply and money function and money principles, right? Renewing the dignity of money, right? In the world today, in trade and economics and macro and micro and you and me, right? It's that deep. You know what I'm saying? This is something here that's not surface level, right? We have to continue to deep dive and learn and understand just how um you know human capital, right? human capital, what the certain how do I put it, like services and products and those sorts of um um things we trade between one another, how they're like not only price, but how we think about storing these things value. And you understand, like value versus information, right? Bitcoin encapsulate all of that. And gradually, of course, I will make it my sort of duty to um individualize some of these things, topics and concepts that I be throwing around in the videos, right? Because when you talk about supply and demand and um just functions of money and how it all ties in together, you know, I think sometimes they deserve their own breakdown. And in all seriousness, like I believe they all um deserve like a moment of silence, right? Not so to speak, right? But yeah, you got to break them all down just individually to understand how everything is so interconnected. And it's not only just like commodities that like things we can trade, you know what I'm saying, but we have our own ideas and artistry, right? And creativity and what we're producing and ultimately like a lot of like what I think gives something it's like what I've pretty much discovered as well, to be completely honest, right? It, like through Bitcoin, I've discovered that what gives something value, a person or technology, a service, a product, is pretty much its proof of work. So that's that's interesting to me, right? That's interesting to me. That's an interesting concept within itself, right? Proof of work, like proving you've done something, the work, right? The work, more than just a print of the button, right? And this is the um pre-existing fiat system, right? A, a lot of the money supply, right, in the system is printed, right? It's not backed by anything. And we know this when we look at just the monetary history of money, right? And this, you know, for newcomers, this, again, as usual, do your research, do your own research, right? Check fact me, please, right? Um But these are the facts of just the monetary history, right? There is a history behind money and how it even comes into circulation, right? And why it's necessary and so on and so forth. Like it's math, right? It's at its finest, numbers, right? The universe is numbers. So, you know, um I think on a personal level, right? Bitcoin is sort of returning us to as many people have said, first principles, right? It's sort of like our like I think of it like and returning to that, and the way the proof of, with the proof of work and Bitcoin being backed by energy, right? And then belief and so on and so forth, right? And the interconnectedness of everything. I think it sort of represents like a return back to dare I say it, but God, right? For all of us. For all of us. First principles and truth and again, dignity for one another. Um a solution to the endless wars that um are results of money printing, right? Money printing leads to inflation, debasement, and war, right? And this is very clear. It's very clear. It's very clear. So for them not to be addressing these, there are now, right? There are plenty other matters at hand, right? But for me, I at this current moment, time in history, right? While I'm brain dumping on you guys, Bitcoin and the economics of just our labor, our ideas, our talents, our creativity, our our just the universe that lives within, right? The expansion that lives within just each and every one of us, right? Um it should be no limit. It should be no cap. It should be no cap. You understand? And no cap. You feel like it should be no cap on, and when I say mean cap, like all these sideways taxes, right? Especially when you realize like there's a money scheme or money Ponzi scheme going on, like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, some of it may contribute to the roads and so on and so forth, but we know what's going on and we're not looking over it, right? Sound money is where is the message, okay? So without further ado, well, I'm gonna jump into something. I want to show you guys I came across, right? It's a cool little website, right? Crypto Slate, okay? And what I appreciate about Crypto Slate, at first glance, right? I jumped on this site and in directory, right? I had come across people, right? I jumped right into directory, and as you can see, I come across all these different people, and they have trending. There's latest founders, investors, politicians, influencers, Bitcoin Maxi, Ethereum Eco. Okay. Um so I thought this was huge. Like wow, this is, you know, some people I've never even heard of, never seen, or well, I've heard of like this guy right here, Changpeng Zhao, Vitalik, the co-founder of Ethereum, and then Mark Moss, um, a really good educator, in my opinion. I listened to a lot of his content, right? Yeah, and we got Donald Trump and Brian Armstrong. So I really thought this was like cool as far as like, you click on trending or then latest and then in founders, you realize like just there's plenty more people, you know what I'm saying? Like this is not just this here is a vision, you know what I'm saying? This is a vision like coming to fruition for many people, and these are individuals at the front line of it, right? The ones, sort of helping shape the landscape of this Bitcoin economy, right? Ecosystem, right? See, we got Peter Schiff, a gold evangelist type of guy, right? Anthony Pompliano, really good news advertiser, right? Like broadcaster. It says he works at co-founder and partner at Morgan Creek Digital Assets. So bro, this guy is always dropping gems, up to date, information in the landscape of Bitcoin, right? Politicians, right? So yeah, I thought this was really dope, really dope. Bitcoin maxis, got Max Kaiser, right? Go on further down, right? There's plenty of companies, right? You see big companies like Fidelity, um, MoonPay is Web3 payment solutions, Grayscale investments, right? Oh my gosh. So this is a lot of this. Let's just put it like this: whether it came from venture capital, whether it came from public, private money, wherever it's coming from, it's coming. You get it, guys? It's coming. The what I thought was really like right along with the people, you go right over here to like a product category, and you see the different wallets, your trading apps, price tracking apps, mining cards, hardware wallets. They got even, Web3 social apps, right? I'm definitely gonna be looking into some of these Web3 social apps, possibly giving like creating a video about that and so on and so forth, right? Got blockchain explorers, miners, product directory. Like the space is taking off and in ways that we can only imagine, right? We can only imagine that there's no limits on our imagination either, right? So yeah, so we have software, the education, right? Education programs for just the Bitcoin and blockchain space, right? They have development. Man, I thought this was huge when I came across this website, right? We got, again, regular people categories, what? And then regulators. So who are these regulators, right? We want to know. I want to know. I want to know what their opinions were, right? Gary, okay. Catalan Long, Gary Gensler, Hester Pierce, Jerome Powell, Jay Clayton, J. Christopher Giancarlo, Joseph Muscat, Paul Atkins. Okay. Now chairman, commissioner, chair of Federal Reserve System, chairman of U.S. Secretary. All right, so some high-ranking individuals here in terms of political affairs and banking matters, right? So with Gary Gensler, he's caught a lot of heat, but he's getting up out of here, right? And we know that because Trump has made it very clear to us, right? So this is huge. I love this website right here. So just be on the look out. This Crypto Slate, a lot of good information. So again, right? Go on to Twitter, okay? Go right onto Twitter and as we can see, right? Let me see something. I want to show you guys something I had shared on my own profile, right? Or something I had shared to my profile, right? And I thought this was really huge. So we can see right here the Bitcoin, or better yet, not all of the assets, right? This is creative planning, right? So if you have billions of dollars and you want to be creative in how you manage your money and moving around and get some sort of return on it, right? A yield, you know what I'm saying? You put your money into some of these creative planning assets, right? So what are those assets? Well, Bitcoin being one, then U.S. growth, gold, NASDAQ, U.S. large caps, U.S. value, U.S. mid caps, small caps, convertible bonds, starting from the bottom, like, from the bottom, long duration treasuries, investment grade bonds, U.S. total bond market, tips, commodities, EAF stocks, U.S. REITs, U.S. cash, and as you can see the list, right? So we just jump right over here onto the other side, and we can see cumulative returns from 2011 to 24. Bitcoin has outperformed everything massively, like massively, right? Beyond imagination, right? Like, how is this possible, right? Well, when you understand how much the dollar is down, right? Then this it makes sense. It makes sense, right? In terms of fiat currencies, right? The only way of valuing things, that we have right now, the only measure to value things right now, right? The only denominator to measure things right now. And there's infinite of it. So this is not a coincidence, right? But annualized, we've done about 150% a year. That's huge. That's lovely. Awesome. Nothing else compares. 18% is the max right here, annualized, from what is it? From the US NASDAQ 100, 18%. 18% a year. So I thought that was really important, and you guys really needed to see that just by holding Bitcoin, you eventually enjoy your life. If you save in fiat, you will continue to struggle for life, because fiat is not designed the way assets are, right? People take fiat and put it into assets that protect their wealth over the time of history, right? Because when you dive deeper into Bitcoin, you understand that there's a time value to money, right? There's a time value. So your money can grow, okay? The time value of money is interest. So your money should be growing no matter what. You should have your money growing for you, right? If you got to work for it, why not it work for you too, and it working for you, is it growing, right? Because if not, then what purpose should it serve outside of a medium of exchange? Like it, imagine when people realize that all we need is 0.01 Bitcoin, because that'll make you a millionaire. Oh boy. And what I really like the post from Bitcoin Therapist. It said, it takes brains to learn Bitcoin. It takes guts to buy Bitcoin. It takes nerve to hold Bitcoin, hodl Bitcoin, and it takes love to share Bitcoin, right? And I totally agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Because the rabbit hole and the amount of insights I had to go find to wrap my head around Bitcoin and really, push me to share it with you guys and stuff, right? It took a lot. And then the guts to buy it, because it's sort of everywhere and nowhere, right? It's not just on you anymore. There's really no flashing Bitcoin, right? It's not something to show off, right? So the culture of showing off money and fiat currency and dollars is evaporating, right? It's no more looked at like flashy. It's a dead culture. So yeah, it takes a lot of guts to buy Bitcoin. A lot of guts. Then it takes nerve to really hold it, because you got to be non-emotional. You gotta remain stoic. You gotta understand the market cycles. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand the ups and the downs of the chart flows, and you gotta breathe and be patient. Understand patience. Understand that building wealth just doesn't happen overnight, right? It doesn't happen overnight. But understand when the compound interest is at your side, right? When it comes to investments, compound interest is at your side. So I hope that relax your nerves while you're holding Bitcoin, right? And now again, it takes love to share it, right? You heard it from me. I love you. And that's why I'm sharing Bitcoin with you. And I hope you soon come to terms with Bitcoin and what it means for all of humanity moving forward, right? All of humanity, right? So things for real, things I'm worried about, not having enough Bitcoin, guys. We gotta get it. Gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? No joke. And yeah, so I'm gonna leave you guys with just one other thing, right? I wanna soon end this recording, but I want to leave y'all with something I came across, right? I hope this finds you guys well, and you know what I'm saying, like you're able to just do your own research, right? Just don't take my word for it. Don't take one sort of and person's word for it, right? Do your research, then sort of come to your own conclusion as to whether you feel Bitcoin might be good for you or not, and your long-term financial gameplay, right? It's Monopoly. Anyhow, business and financial news, right? So we got the Barron's, BBC, Bloomberg, breaking news, and you can find this on Money Champ. Really good website, I think. Just head right over to Money Champ, right? There's the links. The Economist, CNN, Christian Science Monitor, Business Week, Yahoo Finance, Washington Post, The Wall Street Journal, USA Today, Reuters, New York Times, The Guardian, the Google News, Fox, Forbes, Financial Times. So this is what I'm seeing, right? This is what I'm seeing. And this is my sort of researching outlets that I go just get updates on what's happening, right? Also we got the article, advice and calculators, right, on Motley Fool, The Simple Dollar, and Dinky Town. Sites to research mutual funds and stocks, right? So I really thought this is another website that was really I found valuable, right? And just understanding this broad landscape of financial literacy, right? Because it's huge and just very huge and complex, right? As you start to accumulate capital and build some sort of wealth for yourself, it's the way you think about the whole the way you think about your approach, you gotta get really strategical, right? And but I think when it comes to in terms of Bitcoin, it pretty much simplifies it in terms of just having like one asset, right? Like foundational asset, right? One hard money, sound money supply, right? So again, highly recommend just doing your own research. Here's a website, Money Champ, and Money Champ and Crypto Slate. You feel? Money Champ and Crypto Slate. Check those out, guys. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. But until then, take care and stay safe and to your success.